Hey everyone, welcome back to Love Guitars and the Nashville Skyline. Last time we found out Juliet and Emmy are half-sisters. Coincidence? Plot device? Both of the above? Yeah, probably. I don't know what it is about... and this is a Japanese-made game, so I can't really speak for the general population of Japanese storytelling, but for American storytelling, recently in the last couple decades, we've had a huge obsession with coincidences and fate and meaninglessness, which I feel like this game has all those things kind of going on, and I don't know, it just doesn't work for me, because to be fair, I don't have that many great coincidences that happen in my life. If something happens, it's good. It's usually because I've worked my ass off for it, not because, I randomly ran into the person who changed my life forever. But anyways, that's me nitpicking. That's personal preference in my stories. And anyways, here we are. We're going to head to New York and figure out what to do with Emmy. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Boarding school might not really care so much about her being missing. I mean, it's only been 24 hours, so... though they probably would have noticed by now because she hasn't shown up at class. We also found out more about sort of Emmy and Juliet's relationship and the situation at home, which was pretty crappy. But I can't figure out why Emmy wouldn't enjoy boarding school more in that case. Though, children's relationship towards their parents are always very complicated. They might be the worst people in the world, but we still feel attached to them because, well, they're our parents. So, on our way to New York. I don't know if we're going to make another stop on the way, but I guess we'll have to continue to find out. The sun rises on a new day. Emmy seems more relaxed after sharing her burden with me, while Juliet seems freer after taking a break from playing. We pile into the truck and leave Roanoke behind us. Before long, we're traveling on a mostly barren road caught between mountains. We're not far from Washington, D.C. now.
Oh, mountain road. 車じゃなくて馬の方が様になる道だね.
Juliet's as cheerful as ever, as if yesterday's gloom wasn't real. She busies herself with singing and laughing, ignoring my confusion. Emmy doesn't seem to understand Juliet's sudden change in attitude either, but she doesn't seem to mind. I guess I shouldn't think about it too hard. It'd be easy for her to dismiss me with an "it's nothing," but nothing, in this case, never means nothing. The GPS keeps telling us to stay on the same road as if it was malfunctioning, and neither the horizon nor the road signs change much. There are areas along I-81 where there seems to be almost no sign of human civilization. Traveling through those areas is like visiting another world.
ねえ、お腹すいた。
そうね、もういい時間だわ。この先に小さな町があるからお昼にしましょう。エミ、何か食べたいものは？って言っても、サブウェイと地元のレストランしかないみたいだけど。
Subwitch, is that supposed to be like Subway?
私は何でも。
ダメ。まだあなた子供なんだからわがまま言いなさい。何がいい？
じゃあオリーブが食べたいからサブウェイかな。
She says Subway. Why is it translated as Subwitch? Are they trying to avoid copyright or something? Probably.
サンドイッチ？淡白だな。私分厚いステーキが食べたい。
How can you afford a big ass steak, Juliet? Those things are expensive.
ジュリー、悪いけど私もエミーに賛成。あなたの好みに合わせてたら野菜が全然足りないんだもの。
私もステーキでいいよ。そういえば最近食べてなかったし。
エミー、遠慮しなくていいのよ。ここは民主主義の国なの。多数決でサブウェイに決まりよ。
あんまいな。ここはギャンブルと一発逆転の国でもあるんだな。ってわけでコインで決めるってのはどう？
Does our country have a gambling problem? Quite possibly.
分が悪いと違う提案を持ちかけるのね。いい性格してるわ、あなた。
いいじゃん。ほら行くよ。ヘッドオアテールス。
エミ、あなたが決めなさい。負けちゃダメよ。
じゃあ
How can a restaurant geared toward college students have nothing but meat? How are they going to get the vitamins they need? I grumble about the menu. Nothing on it is under 1,000 calories, and glare at Juliet as she devours her bloody steak. I still have no idea where this tiny girl keeps all that food. Well, I may be pouting now, but I'm relieved that we ended up getting back on track despite our little dispute. Everything is smiles and laughs now, just like when it was just the two of us. As we exit the restaurant, the wide blue sky stretches out before us. It's mesmerizing. I guess we'll soon be bidding farewell to the sky that has been with us since the start of our journey. I'm still not quite ready to switch the radio from country to urban blues, though. We still have time. We push the seats back, and for a while just stare up at the blue, blue sky. After some time, we continue on. Just before the mountains end, we agree to stop at a town called Woodstock for the night. When you hear Woodstock, you think of the hippie music festival in the 60s, but the name is just a coincidence. That was in Sullivan County, way up in New York. Woodstock is a tiny town with no motels to speak of, forcing us to use one of the bigger hotels where a room for 3 people is $200. I groan at the price, but Juliet offers to pay for half, and after settling in, we go walk around the town.
これで終わりか。思った以上に小さな町だね。
ジュリー、あなた今夜の演奏は？それらしい店も見当たらないけど。
そうだね。スタンドバーばっかだ。路上でやるにもそれっぽい通りもないしな。
演奏って？
ああ、ジュリーはね、家を出てからずっとあちこちで演奏してるの。ロスからここまで旅をしながらね。
お姉ちゃんがすごいね。
あの店どうかな。一応酒とフードと音楽って書いてるけど。
小さな店ね。ステージはあるかしら。それに飛び込みお断りかも。
Oops.
そりゃ聞いてみないとわかんないよ。他になさそうだし、ちょっと行ってくる。
With the same cheery attitude she always has, she barges right into the place, ignoring the close sign, and starts making her pitch. Emmy and I wait outside, attracting stares from the people who pass us on the sidewalk. Seems like this town doesn't get many strangers. I absently gaze at the town's red brick buildings until Juliet finally comes back out. She lets out an exaggerated sigh and complains about how long it took to convince the owner, who is wary of strangers, to let her play. She's not getting paid, apparently, but she's happy just to be able to perform. Emmy, too, is excited about getting to see her sister play, and the 3 of us go off in high spirits to find a place to eat. After eating dinner at an Asian restaurant, we head to the bar. Emmy's a minor, of course, but they let her in as a special guest of the performer. But tonight's performance got the worst reaction I'd ever seen. The guests hurled insults and boos, and Juliet responded with her own boos. It wasn't because the locals were xenophobic, though. It was because of Juliet herself. The patrons were uneasy about a stranger performing in the bar, but they gave her a chance all the same. But Juliet, ignoring my warnings, kept gulping down gin before her performance. When she did get on stage, her singing was off-key, and her guitar was out of tune, and she'd stop in the middle of her songs to cough or laugh. She drove away customers, and even the good-natured owner didn't try to hide his displeasure. I apologized to him profusely before taking Juliet, drunk and stumbling, out of the bar. Emmy is frightened by her sister's transformation, but I take her hand and lead the 2 of them back to the hotel. As for the gremlin who caused this mess, she continues to sing some unintelligible mockery of some country song the whole way there. This isn't the first time she's done something stupid, but I've never seen her so drunk that she wails like a dying animal before. Why is she so cheerful after all that? I suppose she hasn't sorted out her thoughts yet, but has she just given up? If she has, then why did she go out and perform tonight? A storm of questions swirls around in my head, but for now, all I can do is take her back to the hotel room.
ほら着いたわよ。シャワーでも浴びて目を覚ましなさい。
ああ、何ここ。洒落た部屋だね。
いいからほら、動けないんならさっさと寝て。明日起きたらじっくりお説教させてもらうわ。
ああ、わかった。ここはアマンダの部屋でしょ。もうニューヨークか。
寝ないんならシャワーを浴びてきて。こっちもいい加減爆発寸前なの。
怖いな。怒んないでよ。
Oh, I feel bad for Emmy. This is probably really stressful.
お姉ちゃん、お水。
ああ、ありがとう。
What happened? She break it?
ジュリー、あんた正気なの？
あ、さあね。狂ってんじゃない？
怪我したらどうするの？今のは許せないわ。エミーに謝りなさい。いい
の、私なら平気だから。ねえアマンダ。
だってさ、身のこなしが軽くてよかったじゃん。ねえ。
ジュリエット。一体何だって言うの？いきなり荒れて反省もしないで。ふざけてるのなら許さないわよ。
ふざけてんのはあんたたちだろ。いきなりその子を連れてきて何も聞かずに一緒に楽しく旅しましょうってさ。私が逃げてきたものを突きつけておいて何の自覚もないんだもん。笑っちゃうよ。
お姉ちゃん。
うるさい。あんたにそう呼ばれたくないから家を出たっての。いい加減わかんないよ。
ジュリー、よしなさい。エミーに当たっても何もならないでしょ。
ほら、それだよ。いつだってそうだ。エミは悪くない。お前とは違って家の誇りだ。みんなそうだった。
ジュリー、
お前はみんなと一緒じゃない。なぜ同じことができない？親父の血を引いたろくだらし。いつもそれだった。
The atmosphere has become too heavy to even breathe. All of us, even Juliet, stay silent and still. It's like all the oxygen has been sucked out of the room. This might be the first time that even her little sister has seen this side of her. Juliet clamps her fist tight enough to draw blood from her palms, and glaring at us with fire in her eyes, she continues her verbal assault. Of course, this is the first time I've seen her like this. It's nothing like the cheerful, tough, sweet girl that she normally is, but maybe I've always known, from the first time I set my eyes on her, that darkness lies somewhere deep in her heart.
だから見せてやったんだ。あんたのお望み通りにろくでなしでダメな私の姿を。呆れただろう。安心しただろう。私があんたたちの言う通りの人間でさ。
お姉ちゃん、私
呼ばないでよ。そんな風に私を呼ばないで。あんたにそう呼ばれるたびにあいつらの顔が浮かんでおかしくなりそうになるんだ。
なぜ話してくれなかったの？
聞かれなかったからさ。どうせ言ったってお姉さんだから我慢しろって言うだけだろ。みんなそうなんだ。いいよ、今度は何を耐えればいい？歌、ギター、友達と会うこと、好きに言えばいいじゃないか。それとも女を好きになること、夕食も別に食べればいいんでしょ。言う通りにしてやるよ。
ジュリー、もういい、もうよしなさい。
可愛いんだよエミーのこと。けど同じかそれ以上に憎いんだ。けど一緒にいることもダメだって言われた。お前といると同じろくでなしになるって。だから家を出たんじゃないか。
Oh, that's so shitty.
お望み通りにしてやったのになんで追いかけてくるの。私が死ねば満足すんの。
私
ジュリー、やめなさい。エミ、あなたは部屋から出てなさい。
もういい、出ていけ。二人とも部屋から出ていけ。
ジュリー。
I don't know what else to say. All the pain and sadness and anger at the world that she had bottled up inside her, I didn't know about any of it. I'm the one who ruined her performance tonight. I'm the one who brought this trip to a screeching halt. I thought I was a good, intelligent person, but my head was too far up my own ass to see the world around me. Damn it, what have I done? Tears began to well up from deep inside me, just like Juliet, who's screaming at the door, and just like Emmy, who's huddled up against it. I'm the one who's made a mess of all this by meddling in their problems. I hadn't realized it, but maybe somebody who doesn't understand others really is a failure in both work and life after all. I hold Emmy close to me as we make our way toward the parking lot. We'll sleep in the car tonight. If I can't at least look at the stars, I think I might lose it. Besides, I'm worried that Juliet might try to disappear in the night. At least this way, I can keep an eye on the entrance. Now that I think about it, the girl hasn't said no to me even once since I met her. She's gone along with everything I've wanted, and this is the first time I've noticed. This bewildering girl did so much for me, and I didn't even recognize it, did I? Yet the signs were everywhere. I wonder if I still have time. Do I still have a chance to stop this house of cards from collapsing? Emmy's cried herself to sleep again, and I cradle her head, staring at the sky until the sun rises. Whew, that got really crazy really quickly. Oh man. Ugh. The sun. On happy days and sad days alike, it's always shining down on us wingless creatures, struggling to survive. And the sky is as blue as always so blue, like it signifies that unhappiness can never be erased from this world. Oh, sorry about that trigger finger. The passenger seat where Emmy slept is empty, though it's still warm. Before I realized it, I had fallen asleep, and now I'm paying for my carelessness.
Emmy! Julie! 起きて、ジュリー! Emmy がいないの!
Sheets, covers, and Juliet's clothes litter the floor of the hotel room. She must have gone on a rampage, crying and screaming until she tired herself out and fell asleep. But Juliet's the only one there. I'm relieved, at least, that my worst fear didn't come true. It wouldn't have been strange for both of them to disappear at the same time. I don't know if it's right to tell her as she is now, but Emmy's out there alone, and she was my responsibility the moment I took her hand last night. I have to go look for her no matter what Juliet wants. That's all I need to tell her.
よく聞いて。エミーが消えたわ。助手席がまだ暖かかったから、そう遠くへは行っていないと思う。
あの子が？
私は今からあの子を探す。ここまで連れてきたのは私だし、何がどうであれその責任は変わらない。無理はしなくていいわ。あなたが望まないのならここで別行動にしましょう。現金もそんなに持ってないし、荷物もないし、近くで見つかると思うけど、何より事件に巻き込まれたら最悪だから、今から出てあちこち探してみる。
もし見つからなかったら？
その時は警察に行くわ。あなたのことは言わないつもりだから安心して。親元に戻さずについてこさせたのは私の責任よ。罪に問われてもいい。あの子が安全でいられるなら。
じゃあここでお別れ？
She mutters it just on the edge of hearing. That's not what I wanted to hear. That's probably not what she wanted to say either. Back on that first morning, she asked if I was really going to leave. Her voice is sadder than back then, quieter and weaker than I'd ever expected from that cheerful, singing girl. It's only been 9 days since that morning. Now Juliet is closer to my heart than anyone else. I don't think we could have avoided this outcome no matter what we did, but losing an arm while trying to hold on would still be better than keeping both and letting go.
すぐに見つかるわ。そうしたらあなたを追いかける。いえ、きっと追いかけるって約束する。
約束は嫌だよ。信じてしまうと裏切りが辛すぎるから。
Ooh, ouch.
ごめんなさい。でもどうしようもないの。あの子をこのままにはしておけないわ。
行くよ、私も一緒に。ちょっとだけ待ってて。
ジュリー、無理しなくていいの。きっとすぐ戻ってくるから、あなたは待ってて。
いいんだ。アマンダ、私も行く。まだ何も許せてないし、あの子が憎いのも変わらない。アマンダ、あんたのことも恨んでないって言えば嘘になる。けどね、もう嫌なんだ、一人になるの。
ジュリー、
ここで嫌なことから逃げたらまた私一人になっちゃうから。わかんないけどさ、なんだかそれじゃダメだって思うんだ。
Juliet looks back and forth between me and the floor as she mutters. She seems more like she's trying to convince herself than me. The world abandoned her. She was the one who was left alone. As childish as her reasoning is, she's not wrong. But how many people have overcome hardships to become adults? I too have been alone my whole life. I'm sure that Juliet's thinking about where she was born and where she grew up. But more than that, she's thinking about what's happening now and what will happen after. I can see in those eyes, clouded with confusion as they are, that she's resolved to accept any amount of pain. She's ready to throw herself into a fire as long as she has someone to cling to.
わかったわ。表で待ってるから、用意ができたら来なさい。
ねえ、アマンダ、私と出会ってくれてありがとうね。
私こそありがとう。じゃあ待ってる。
We searched as cautiously and as quickly as we could. I was praying that we didn't look too suspicious or someone might have called the police. Luckily, some security guards at a bank saw Emmy get on the bus. If it was a northbound bus, that means it's headed to Winchester. We headed north and stopped in some smaller towns on the way to gather information, but no one had seen her. If she was trying to get away from us, she'd probably go as far away as she could. In other words, she'd ride until the bus last stop. Finally, we arrived at our destination, Winchester. The first thing we'd seen after getting off the highway was a church. Our hope that the church had taken her in proved to be in vain, but the pastor had seen a little girl matching her description at around noon, so she had definitely been in this town at some point. Finally, having found a clue, we began to search all around Winchester. We combed the streets in the truck and stopped at shops to ask about her. Juliet rather brilliantly told people that we were looking for a girl who dropped her purse. She could be pretty quick-witted when she wants to be. Unfortunately, her trail still ended up going cold. As we leave a souvenir shop empty-handed, we decide to give the truck's engine a rest while we figure out our next move.
どこか店に立ち寄ってるはずよ。飲まず食わずで放浪してるとは思えない。
あの子も注意深いからね。私たちが売ってくるのも予想してると思う。ストアには寄ってないんじゃないかな。
じゃあドリンクは自動販売機ね。食べ物は？
ファストフードなら子供でも怪しまれないけど、顔は覚えられるね。
ナビにこの辺りの店は全部出てるけど、顔を見られない店なんてあるかしら。片っ端から聞いて回るしかないわね。
うん、そうだね。あ、ここは行かなくていいや。
ベーカリー？なぜ行かなくていいの？
あの子、甘いもの好きじゃないんだ。ここカップケーキが売りって書いてるから、まずここには行かないし。
なるほどね。ジュリー、ここに行くわよ。
なんで？言ったじゃん、あの子甘いものは。
だからよ、あなたが一緒にいると仮定したら、自分の好き嫌いも知られてることになるでしょ。なら甘いものしかない店に行くわけがないと思われる。あの子ならそこまで読んで動いててもおかしくない。
そっか。よし、急ごう。
Even if she hates sweets, they're not going to kill her. If she's afraid of us looking for her, she'd probably tolerate eating something sweet if it meant throwing us off her trail. The store we found on the GPS was a peculiar bakery selling brightly colored cupcakes. It really was an all-American bakery with pictures of sugary pastries on display. Personally, I can't deal with sweet things aside from fruit, and I couldn't help but frown at all the cakes. No one who knows Emmy would think to check here. And that is why it's the most likely place for her to be. We head to the north end of town as Juliet's face contorts into an unreadable expression.
あら、エミは？
眠ったよ。いろいろ話して、やっと落ち着いたみたい。
Oh, so they found her. That's good. That was a little frightening. But it's pretty good that they were able to find her in, you know, what would seem to be like finding a needle in a haystack, I would think. Emmy was tucked away in a corner of the bakery's cafe, trying to hide herself. The cupcake she had bought only had a single bite taken out of it. What had kept her there was not the cupcake, but her maturity and honesty. Apparently, Emmy ran out of money by the time she got to Winchester and didn't have enough to ride the bus to Washington. Seems I didn't notice that my wallet was a little lighter this morning more than when I went to sleep. The moment she saw us, her expression contorted into one of pure fear, and with a quavering voice, she began to apologize to us over and over again. It was like she was a trained animal acting on command. After that, none of us felt like traveling for a while, so we decided to stay the night in Winchester. Thankfully, there were plenty of motels this time, and we found lots of moderately priced rooms. But what we needed wasn't a nice room done up to look like a Colonia-era house. What we needed was separate bedrooms. We all had to sort out our issues on our own, so we found a motel where we could get a double room for under $200, and after picking up some food, checked in.
そう。少しは緊張が解けるといいんだけど。
簡単な話じゃないだろうね。なんせ生まれた時からずっとああだから。子供だからって魔法みたいに変われるわけじゃない。
話はできたの？ずいぶん長かったけど。
うん。少しずつだったから時間かかったけど。 なんとかね。
焦らなくていいわ。ジュリーの言う通り、生まれてから今までのすれ違いだもの。少しずつ近づけばいいと思う。
ねえ、何話したか聞かないの？
ええ、気にしないで。まだ言いたくないことだってあるだろうし、いつか話してくれればいいわ。
そっか。ね、隣に行っても？
もちろんよ。けどここよりベッドがいいわ。いつもみたいにね。
We strip off our clothes, turn off the light, and get into the bed. Normally, Juliet makes sure to close the curtains completely, but it seems she's fine leaving just the thin, lace ones closed tonight. We lie down facing each other, and Juliet, bathed in the moon's light, seems somehow magical. She points her shadowed face towards me so that her eyes shine like beacons in the darkness. We usually make love over and over again, but tonight is special. Even her soul is laid before me, and I can see how strong she really is.
ねえ、こうしてるのなんだかすごく久しぶりな気がする。
私もよ。もう何年も間が空いたみたい。
いつもさ、アマンダがけだものみたいに激しくした後だから、なんかシラフってのも変な気分だね。
私だけじゃないでしょ。でもそうね、いつもと違う感じ。
ねえ、さっき妹と話したこと言ってもいいかな？
ええ、ジュリーが辛くないなら。
大丈夫、多分。妹とはね、お互いに思ってることを言い合った。おかしなもんでさ、お互いがお互いを羨ましいって思ってたんだ。
So is this the tension that's building up between them? Or is it, her parents and other people around her being like, hey, you hang around your sister too long, you're gonna corrupt her, because this is a totally different ordeal. Like, those things are not connected. And I'm not saying both can't contribute to tension between sisters, but like a consistent through line would be nice. But maybe they'll connect it. It'll be connected.
ずっと一緒にいたのに変な話だよね。
そう。
私は両親に認められてるあの子が羨ましくて、あの子は外で生きていける強い私が羨ましかった。で、お互いにそれに比べて自分はダメだ、きっとあっちもそう思ってるだろってさ、そんなわけないのにね。
Okay, I guess maybe there's the connection, but I guess, well, no, that makes sense. I take back what I said. There's the connection.
母親がもっと強い人間だったら全てが変わってたんだと思う。今の父親はどうでもいいんだけど、母さんはまだ許すのに時間がかかる。
お母さんか。私もそうだったわ。
アマンダも？アマンダのお母さんってどんな人だった？
そうね、多分あなたと同じ勇気のない人よ。自分の庭が平和だと思わないと生きていけないような人。私が10代の頃はおとなしく家にいるいい子だって周りに自慢してたけど、ニューヨークに行ってからは結婚だ子供だってそればっかり。自分と周りのことしか考えてないのね。父親は関心すらないみたいで、もう何年も帰ってないわ。
そっか、うちもそんな感じだったな。
で、あなたの母親は？
母さんはいつも謝ってばかりだった。前の父親にも今の父親にも。私が何を言われても、妹があれこれ世話されても、いつも父親には何も言えなくて、後からごめんねって謝ってきてさ、余計に悲しくさせるような、そんな人だった。
余計にね。わかるわ。
Countryside or city, there are always plenty of people who are intolerant of outsiders. There are plenty of tyrannical fathers and fearful mothers who won't speak out against their husbands as well. And plenty of kids locked up in their rooms whose screams and shrieks fall upon deaf ears. These aren't just a few rare cases we're talking about either. This is just how the world works.
エミーとさ、話したんだ。私たちは安心できる家を持てなかったけど、それは仕方ないことだって。で、あの家に心まで縛られてる限り、きっとどこに行っても私たちは幸せにはなれないんだってさ。
Ah, so that clarifies a little more like why Emmy was upset about being sent away from a boarding school despite having sort of growing up in a toxic environment, which, you know, is reasonable. It's hard sometimes to think you belong anywhere else, even if the place you do belong is miserable.
そうね。きっと私も。
だから約束したんだ。ないのなら自分たちで作ろうって。安心して帰れる嵐からの隠れ家ってやつをさ。
嵐からの？
で、今夜からまずあの子を妹って呼ぶことにした。いい姉ちゃんって自信はないけどね。いつになるかはわからない。けどやるしかないんだ。誰かが与えてくれるものでもないしね。
その家に私の椅子はあるのかしら。
わかんない。
Ooh.
椅子を置く場所は空いてる。けどアマンダ、あんたが座りたいと思うかがわからない。
迷う理由が私にあるのかしら。私だって安心して帰る家が欲しいわ。
月が明るいね。ちょうどいい。アマンダ、愛してる。今までもこれからもずっと。
私もよ。どうしたの？何か言いたいことがあるなら。
言いたいことじゃないね。アマンダはただそこで見ていればいい。逃げ出してもいいし、罵ってもいい。何をされようと隠してきた私の罪だから。
Here we go. What have you been hiding?
何？ジュリー、あなた何を言ってるの？
アマンダ、よく見てて。今まで一緒にいてくれたこと、本当に感謝してる。ありがとう。
ジュリー、一体何のことか。
The moonlight illuminates a scar upon Juliet's soul. Engraved upon the pale tattooed skin of her upper body is a jagged scar. We've pressed our naked bodies together countless times by now, and yet I never noticed. I'm sure she did her best to hide it from me. Everything makes sense now. Why she has her tattoo, why she only closed the lace curtains, maybe even why Juliet is who she is. As I stare at Juliet's back, dumbfounded and wondering how I never noticed such a huge scar, she glances at me out of the corner of her eye.
バースマークって知ってる？私のこれは前の父親が酔って母さんのお腹を殴ったからなんだって。綺 いたのは親戚からだった。母さんはそのことを隠していつも私に謝ってた。女の子なのにごめんねって。小さな頃はいつも長袖しか着れなかった。そして大きくなったら隠すためにタトゥーを入れた。そうしないと息ができなかったから。母さんは悲しんで新しい父親は悪魔を見るようだったけど、それでよかったんだ。どうせ分かってもらおうなんて思ってなかった。
ジュリ
ねえ、わかる？私は正気を保つので精一杯だった。父親が私に残した唯一のものがこの大きなあざなんだから。そして新しい父親は言うんだ。あんな親父のせいでお前は女と汚らわしいことをする病気になったんだって。私はどう答えればよかったの？そうだね、自分は気が狂ってるんだねって言えばよかったの。でも通りや歌は私を否定しなかった。受け入れてくれたし、いつだってそこにあった。だからそこだけが私の居場所だったんだ。妹と引き離されても家にいるのはごめんだった。
These are her songs. I understand now that this is what I've been hearing in them from the moment I met her. A young girl's slender, supple curves kissed by a jagged crimson scar. Her soul is not here, nor is it on the road or even at the place where she was born. It's trapped in a dark abyss, a child crying all alone. No one loves her, no one accepts her. She has no home to return to. Her father should have given her the world, but instead he burdened her with a scar that will last forever, an eternal reminder of his malice and violence.
ねえ、
But
そのまま動かないで。
Juliet is alive. She's alive and she's here right now. She's alive. She's standing on her own 2 feet and moving forward under her own power. And I was able to meet her.
ここよ。ジュリー、あなたの、いえ、私たちの帰れるホームはここなの。
If I can't give it to her, then we'll make it on our own. No matter how strong the wind blows against us, no matter how much the freezing rain falls upon us, we'll cut down trees and lay our foundation. We'll work to exhaustion on sunny days, and on rainy days, even when we're drowning in tears, we'll build our own home with our own hands, because
私たちもう子供じゃないのよ。一緒に帰りましょう。私たちの家に。
I wrap my lips around hers, feeling her hot breath that's filled with emotion, but this time is unlike any other. A river of tears flow down her pale lips and mixes with her warm saliva. As her tears meet my own feverish lips, our eyes meet and we smile. Her sweet saliva, the smell of alcohol and tobacco, these are the smells of our home. These smells are warm and dear, and more comforting than the finest perfume or the strongest drug.
Amanda.
Yeah, we've gone a little long on this one, but I couldn't interrupt the build up and the release of that scene. That was really good. But next time we'll continue. We'll see the aftermath. Yeah, I got a little teary-eyed during that scene, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, as always, for watching. And until next time, take care.